The right angle triangle, meaning let's just say we're given some sides, angles and sides, and this is we intend to find this, and we have, say, 10 centimeters. All right, so here's number one. Here we do have a right angle triangle, and in this right angle triangle we have an angle which is 38 degrees. In previous videos, we actually look at what side is the hypotenuse, what is adjacent, what is opposite. So you could check the videos, you could check the link below to see lessons that we did on that. But here we have the adjacent side to the angle, and this side across number 10 is the hypotenuse. So based on what we know, then we're dealing with the adjacent and the hypotenuse. In a right angle triangle, the cosine ratio says that the cosine of the angle is equal to the adjacent side over the hypotenuse side. And then from here we could substitute what we have. For example, the cos of 38 degrees should say, is equal to x over 10. My intention is to find x, so I could multiply both sides by 10, and then that's it. So on our calculator we would put 10 times the cosine of 38, and we'll get 7.88 centimeters. That is this side. And so, as you could see, based on what we have, we were able to use the cosine ratio to help us. All right, meters. So here is the deal. So in this triangle, based on the orientation of the triangle, here is the right angle. So the side across from the right angle is the hypotenuse. So here we have the hypotenuse here. This side is the hypotenuse. So this is the hypotenuse, this is the angle, and as you could see, 4 meters is across from the angle. So this, in this case, is the opposite to the angle here. Which one of the trig ratios we have that deals with the opposite side and the hypotenuse side? It is the sine. So the sine of any angle in the right angle triangle is equal to the opposite side divided by the hypotenuse side. The sine of 56 degrees is equal to the opposite side, which is 4, divided by the hypotenuse side, which is x. Well, it is our intention to find this value of the hypotenuse side. Well, if you cross multiply, then you could say that x times sine 56 is equal to 1 times 4. So in cross multiplication, we multiply these and equal to that. Alright? So you're talking about x times sine of 56 is equal to 1 times 4. That's what we call cross multiplication. Then we'll divide by the sine of 56. Alright, so at the end of the day, x is equal to 4 over the sine of 56. Well, all you have to do is to put this on your calculator. 4.82 meters. Alright, let's look at the last one. Alright, good. Let's look at the last one. Alright, let's say in this case we're looking at the triangle that looks like this. And there's an angle here, maybe 30 degrees. This side is, say, 10 meters, and we intend to find that. Again, this is the right angle. This is the angle we're dealing with. Well, this side is the hypotenuse, but guess what? We're not given the value and we're not asked to find it, so we're not going to be dealing with the hypotenuse. However, we have the 30, we have the 30 degrees, and this is 10, which is adjacent to the 30. So this is the adjacent side, and this x is the opposite side. So therefore, what are we dealing with? We're dealing with adjacent and opposite. The tan rule, the tan ratio. Tangent of an angle is equal to the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. So we're looking at the tangent of 30 degrees, which is equal to x divided by 10. Well, if it's our intention to find the value for x, we could multiply both sides by 10. So the answer is 10 times the tangent of 30, and it's going to give us a value for x. On our calculator, we could do that. We have to make sure that our calculator is always in degrees, since we are working in degrees now. So this is saying x is equal to 5.77. So here it is, 5.77 meters is the answer for that. Alright, so as you could see, we were utilizing using the trig ratios to solve the right angle triangle. Alright.